My people, they say wonders shall never end. We they follow one case, so we never, because me and they like to give analysis. I they wait to see how the matter they follow before I they talk for this. But this one, I just have to say something, because I remember when Kate Henshaw came out and talked about surrogacy in Nigeria, that people will be taking advantage of. I thought then that she made a lot of points, and that is exactly what I personally believe that is happening. If, mark my word, I am saying, if what this girl is accusing Jenny Glow actually happened, I don't know if it happened, I wasn't there. If it actually happened, Kate Henshaw had predicted something like this. My people, I greet you in the name of God, and I bring you all beautiful tidings. There's this girl on social media now that is on the blogs, and she is accusing Jenny Glow and her husband Esosa of neglecting her while she carried their child through surrogacy, through traditional surrogacy. This is what she wrote. She said, I carried their child and have been abandoned after she lost the pregnancy. They pay me 3 million. I need money to care for myself. Jenny Glow. He said, now wow, things they happen for this life. She introduced herself. She said her name is Sonia Imaria Obasoha. She's 24 years old. She's a young woman that is going through struggles, and she came across a link about someone looking for surrogacy. And what did she do? And she said they were offering 4 million at the time. So she said she was genuinely interested. You see, on the day of the arrangement, which was October 10th last year, she followed a woman known as Mrs. Netete and a friend to the location they had given to her. To her surprise, she said when she turned out, the place turned out to be Jenny Glow's. She said they exchanged pleasantries, and she asked if they asked her if she understood what surrogacy meant. To her, she thought she understood what surrogacy meant. So which she responded that she did. She then turned to her friend and said, this particular one is good and pretty. She said that was what Jenny Glow said. She said the next day she went back as instructed by them, and she was asked about her last period, her full menstrual cycle, and which she explained in details. Then the Dr. Benjamin from Benin Medical Care, started asking about her ovulation. She said that confused her because she understood that surrogacy is usually based on the intended couple's terms, not hers, which I quite understood, because why are you asking her for her ovulation? Actually, she was right. It's supposed to be based on the people that are, that you want to carry the baby for. So she was like, why are they asking her all these questions? Usually the couple will just do whatever they are doing. They put the egg in her belly. She carry belly born for them. She walk, everybody go their way, right? She said, but this case was different. She said that confused her a little bit, because she understood what surrogacy is really about, based on the intended couple's term, not hers. Still, she said she told him her ovulation. She told the doctor her ovulation and her fertile widow, which was expected to start around October 17, 2024. He said the doctor acknowledged and proceeded to take her blood for testing and did an abdominal scan, maybe that's ultrasound and the rest of them. But how they're going to do an ultrasound for house? Because she said she went to their house. Except she brought the scan over there. He brought the scan over there. Anyway, let's keep going. So he said on the actual day of fertile widow, the day you say, they save, she was asked to come to their house again. She said she was asked to return the next day or to do some medical tests, which she questioned. She asked some medical questions. When she asked for the name of the hospital, they told her to just come, that she wouldn't be going to any hospital, rather to her house. She said she didn't overthink it, to overthink the whole situation, that why am I coming to her house? But she still thought they were still going to be in the negotiating period, according to her. No be me talking. She said as someone of her status could easily afford to have a doctor come to her house. Now she's talking about Jenny Glow, that Jenny Glow will have somebody come to her house. So she said on October 11th, when she went back as agreed, That day, she was asked questions about her menstrual cycles and other related topics. Now, wow. She said, she told they told her to be they asked after they asked her the question, so they told her to hurry that they couldn't afford to miss the calculated fertile widow. Jennifer, widely known as Miss Jenny Glow, fell to her knees and pleaded with her, saying this was her last opportunity to become a mother. She begged earnestly, explaining for her to sleep with her husband, Esosa. So, saying this was her last opportunity to become a mother, she begged earnestly, explaining that her eggs were no longer viable and she had exhausted all her medical options in the past without success. Her desperation was overwhelming and she felt consigned, emotionally pressured, and unsure of what to do. But she said she eventually gave in. Now, wow. And so she went through with it. Did you know what she went through, my people, with? She laid with Jenny's husband. I don't know whether I told her that part. She said she laid with Jenny's husband. Because when they told her to return on the 11th, that she went back to that house, she was told to come. And when she got there, she laid with her husband, Esosa. No be me talk her allegedly now. So I see her for this blog. Oh, the blog is called Fatty Tell Gist Blog. So this is the wow. She said she went through with it. She laid with Jenny's husband, Esosa. She said it was a moment she will never forget, not because of what happened physically, but because of the emotional trauma it left behind. She said she had never felt so disgusted, humiliated, and empty in her life. And the girl they talk, oh, no be me. She said it didn't feel like she was helping someone. It felt like she was being used. Later, she said that same day, Dr. Ben now told her they had that she should lay down for some time, for about 30 minutes, you know. She said later, Dr. Ben, the doctor, had previously involved in the process, instructed her to take a pregnancy test after they had sensual intercourse, after the Kirewa, 12 to 14 days after the encounter. She said she followed these instructions, and when she finally tested, that is them, they finally tested, the result came back positive. She was pregnant. And almost immediately after sharing the result, Jennifer sent her 450,000 naira. She said she was shocked. That wasn't what they agreed on. She said, I told her as much, but she simply responded, relax, so everything is under control. Still, she said she was uneasy. From that moment, she expected to be registered properly in a hospital for antenatal care, but nothing was done. There was no hospital booking, no formal care. Every doctor's appointment continued to take place at her home. That is at Jenny's home. Dr. Ben would visit quietly, examine her in private, and leave. Now, wow. So Jennifer always showed kindness when it was time for a doctor's visit. Outside of that, she barely acknowledged her. She felt isolated, abandoned. The first trimester was extremely rough. Constant vomiting, nausea, weakness, and emotional distress. Yes, she said Jennifer always showed kindness when it was time for a doctor's visit. Outside of that, she said Jenny Glow barely acknowledged her. She said she felt isolated and abandoned. The first trimester was extremely rough. Constant vomiting, nausea, weakness, and emotional distress. So by the time she entered the second trimester, she was diagnosed with preeclampsia, a serious pregnancy condition that caused her feet to swell, painful, and made movement difficult. She said still no one provided any medical assistance for her or care for her. She said she was left to suffer through it on her own. She said at one point, Dr. Ben claimed that having frequent, hey, God of heaven, this doctor now, wow, having frequent sex could help ease her delivery and reduce complications. Seriously. That statement was later used as justification to subject her to more unwanted Kerewa art with Esosa. She said she was pressured again and again to sleep with him, and all with Jennifer's knowledge and approval. She said she became nothing more than a Kerewa object in a twisted arrangement disguised as surrogacy. She said she lost her voice and her dignity and a sense of self. Wow. These things, they happen, shall. This was what Kate Henshaw actually kicked against. If this actually happened, and something like this might still be happening in that Nigeria that we are not privy to. Maybe the person that is involved does not even have a voice, does not even know how to go to the press, does not know how to go to big blogs to complain. So you see, when things like this are happening and people are coming out to speak out, you feel that, these people that are taking advantage of them will always be celebrities. Will always be people that are known in the society. Look at what is happening with Iyabo Ojona and Mohbad's family. The person that they really they owe apology is Mohbad's father. Iyabo Ojo owed Nigeria. Anyway, that's another video, Seth. So there could be a lot of people going through these kinds of situation, or a situation that is related to something like this. I'm not saying this happened or it did not happen. I wasn't there. I don't know. But people are evil. Kate Henshaw actually spoke against legalizing surrogacy in Nigeria because people will take advantage of the less privileged, of the poor, of people that cannot speak out for themselves. I don't know because this girl that's writing this now, it seems you are very learned. Why didn't you get a lawyer involved? They say they are paying you 4 million. Why did you not get your own lawyer involved? Anybody, I would advise anybody that want to go into anything surrogacy with somebody else, even if they are bringing their lawyer, you take your own lawyer. Tell them to pay for your own lawyer and they pay for their lawyer. That is how it is done. Or you take 100,000 from the 4 million. Don't be greedy and get your own lawyer and pay for your lawyer in case of things like this, so that you will not be taken advantage of. But people want to share this video because you don't know, when you share videos like this, you're actually helping someone that don't know, that is miserable. Especially that Nigeria, with this way situation of things right now, people might be looking for easy way like this to make money. And when they come thinking that this are easy way for them to make money, but people are actually there. These public figures, celebrities are there. Some of them will be there. Some people might not even be celebrities. There are some people that will be there to take advantage of these people. Share this video for me, my people. My name is Patience and this is Patience Vlogs. God bless you all.